Hello. Hello. Hello, lives. Hello, lives. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me stretch a little bit. Um, is another Pride Talk story. I don't think people have gotten here yet, so it'll be alright. Let me, let's see. Okay. But hello, everyone. I'm going to like get the usual things that I say out of the way first. So today I am doing my Pride Talk series, and this is the last series, the last guest in this series. Because next week it will just be me, so I can assure that I can answer chat's question or chat can share like their own stories and stuff like that. So this is our last guest, and it's going to be Star. And I will adjust the other things on the screen later. But this is my schedule for the week. I am streaming three times this week as well. It's going to be Monday. Sorry, it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The stream is slightly later than my usual time, but other stream are all going to be at the same time. I um probably won't be showing my schedule today just because I want to get started a little bit faster, you know. Okay, let me let Star know that I'm streaming already. Um Hello, Star. Hello, hello. I'm just getting my usual things out of the way. But let me pin this comment because I always do this. Hehe. Okay, let me pin this. Thank you for redeeming, Star. Now let me move out the way. Let me stop the music as well. I'm like locked in right now. Okay. Hello.
Hi, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Star? Ooh, let me show you.
Pretty good.
Yay! Let me make myself smaller as well. Let me get on your level.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
I know. And there's two hot dogs.
Twice the fun.
I know. Let me see. Because I don't remember. Did I say? I think I did. I think so. Let me check again. Okay, I did. Yay! So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Star Kitagawa. It's nice to see everybody. Um, so I usually stream on Irium, and I like to sing and play guitar and stuff, and I'm also member of the LGBTQIA plus etc. community. I'm
Yay!
bisexual.
Yay! Clapping. Well, let me check something first. Sorry about that. Have you started with like your base code and stuff like that yet?
Yeah, I just started my base coat now because it takes a minute.
Yeah, I just
I'm
painted
so,
like doing the starting screen.
yeah, I'm so excited to have my nails painted because I've been meaning to forever and I've just been so busy. So it's fun to yap and paint our nails together.
Yay. Let me send you something first. Okay. Let me
Yeah,
also
yeah, I should do that.
let me also show the picture of the nails that I'm going to be doing. I'm so dumb. Earlier I was like, okay, I know like one of the word in the picture that I sent you because I found it on Pinterest. I know one of them is like um left and right in Spanish, and then I couldn't understand the rest of them, so I searched it up online, and then it was just like left and right but in Portuguese.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I didn't end up making a picture of mine, but it's going to be pretty similar. But since the bi flag only has three, I'm going to do two nails that are like blue and pink for each hand, and then the middle will be purple.
Yeah, that sounds good. I feel like that's a really good combination. Yeah, it took me a little bit to figure out how can I um do like the non-binary flag because there's four colors, but I have five
Yeah.
fingers.
Only five?
I have five fingers on each hand, you know. But yeah,
Okay.
I was wondering, oh, how can I do that? And I just search up like non-binary nails, and like that's the first result that pop up in Pinterest for me.
I like missed a spot on my base coat. Whoops. It's fine.
Yeah, I just let it be, to be honest. When I first base coat, I don't really care that much about it.
It's so hard to see because it's like clear, and mine dries down like matte pretty quickly, and then it becomes really hard to tell.
Yeah, I recently got these like new ones, so it's a little bit better. Because mine were really old back then. Like I got it like a
Hmm.
long time ago, but
Yeah.
it does work pretty well. But I think that it actually is like my top coat should be like I should buy a new one because I feel like it's not working too well.
I feel like top coat dries out faster than like anything else.
Yeah, let me drink some water first before people get here.
Mm, good idea.
Hydration is very important.
We love hydration.
Me too.
I wish I had Pepsi though, but I don't have more Pepsi right now.
Do you run out?
Yeah, it's rare that I
No,
do, but I did.
I really can't believe it, to be honest.
I know it's supposed to be here for me all the time.
Such. I'm trying the. I bought like this white nail polish, but I don't know how well does it work because like two of these brands I have never tried before.
Oh,
So we will see. I just like bought whatever looks the best. And then let me peel.
white is such a white is such a difficult color for them to formulate, it seems. So I hope
Yeah.
it works out because white can be like so streaky, I guess. Like usually it
Yeah.
takes three coats, I find.
Yeah. I think if white doesn't work, I might just try like use the silver one that I got to
Oh,
for a
that's a good
while,
idea.
but I think it should be
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
I already got like base coat on my fingers too. I'm like, hello. But I have like a small brush for like cleaning up details. So I'm gonna get rid of it now.
You're so
Because
professional. I don't do that at all. I just let it be.
I think it's like, because I went to beauty school, it's like ingrained.
Yeah.
I was so bad at nails in beauty school, though.
What were you bad
I
at
could not
though?
paint. It was like the application, like the painting it, because there's like this test that they would make you do, and I was there for hairdressing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they make you test on like a basic like facial and manicure as well,
Yeah.
and they deduct points if it takes you more than 3 brush strokes per nail.
Oh.
So I could never do it well because I'm like I always just fuss with it more.
Yeah, me too.
Even though I know like 3 strokes would come out better, I just can't. My brain's like, no, we need to do more.
Yeah, me too. Oh, hello, Lane. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in.
Highland.
Hope you're doing well. Oh, I forgot to ask. What is everyone's drink of choice for today? Mine is just water.
Mine is also water.
What's yours, Lane? I'm like bothering everyone whenever people like come in. But yeah, wait, let me introduce like what is happening on my screen right now. So let me switch to the science soon screen for a second. Look at it. It's hot dog. That is Star's cat, and he's wearing a rainbow costume, and he's wishing you
He
happy Pride
loves
Month.
pride.
Yeah, he's wishing everyone happy Pride Month. So I thought this is very suitable for hot dog to be here because hot dog is my Oshi.
I hope he's everyone's Oshi.
I think he definitely is. You also have water. We are all matching today.
I think I'm gonna put the pink on first. Let's see.
Yeah, I think I will just do the black first because I have two black nails color. Should I start asking you questions now? Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah, always ready.
Okay. Oh no, let me. Oh, I think I should get a new black nail polish. This one is running out. Let me get another one. Luckily, I put all of them on my desk. But I guess maybe like the first question is like when did you discover or like start questioning your sexuality?
I feel like I always had crushes on girls growing up, but I didn't like quite know they were crushes maybe until I was in like middle school, right?
Mm,
Because I would have friends, and I'd be like so attached to them, and I really had no interest in boys so much, but I didn't know you were like allowed to have crush on girls if
yeah,
you're a girl.
yeah. That's the same that happened to me.
Yeah. I think it's like so common, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
My one of my nail polish, like the handle is like not working, but it's the one I have a backup of, so it might be okay. Oh wait, it's working now. Good, good.
Okay. That's
It was
good.
like stuck to the bottle.
It was very homophobic of them.
For real.
Yeah, I feel like that's a common experience. I do think that I never had that much like in real life crushes. Probably like I always have more I pay more attention to women like since I was a kid. Um you gotta go, good luck and have a good day. Thank you for dropping by, Len. Have a good day.
Bye bye. Have a good day.
But yeah, I always had more like I always pay a lot of attention to women, but I always thought that it was just because they're so pretty and I want to be them. But yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it didn't occur to me
That
that you
was
can be gay. So, you know.
oh my God. Um I'll have to tell this story about like I told you about how
Yeah.
I figured found out the word lesbian.
That one is such a good story. I think it's very like on the spectrum coded as well.
Oh yeah. We on the spectrum over here.
So funny to me.
Um yeah, so it was like I was in because you know how it is like when you're one when you're neurodivergent and two when you're queer, like your classmates a lot of times your straight classmates or your like normie classmates
Hmm.
can like tell before you can, right?
Yeah.
And so because I only like really had friends with girls and because I seemed like so interested in them, I guess they would call me a lesbian, like jokingly, and I was like, I don't know what that is. And so I went home because I was raised like religious. And I went home and I asked my mom what a lesbian is.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that's a woman who marries a woman." And I was like, "Nice. Okay, I'm definitely not that because I am not married." Um, and so I go back to school the next day and they're like bullying me again and like saying, "Oh, you're a lesbian, da da da." And and I'm just like, I can't be a lesbian because I don't have a wife.
You really
You
like
know, and I'm
went
like,
back and like, oh, I'm going to get you. Like,
yeah, I was like, checkmate.
I don't actually have a wife, so I am not a lesbian.
Clearly. And then I remember thinking too, I was like, oh, it's so unfair. How come lesbi lesbians like you can only be a lesbian if you have a wife, but I knew what gay meant,
Yeah.
like for men. So I was like, you can only be a lesbian if you have a wife, but if you're gay, you can just have a boyfriend.
Yeah. It's so
And
unfair,
it
you
still took
know.
so long. Yeah,
So
it
unfair.
still took so long to find out that it wasn't like that.
Yeah. I don't know, like for me, because I think that it's so interesting to see how different everyone's experience is because you're like the third guest. And the first guest I had, Elias, you do know him because he's in Chatlo. He was talking about
Yeah.
how well I know this before, but I didn't know like some of the details. But he basically he knew what like gay people are at a really young age, and he thought that that was normal because his brother is gay, so he just like his family would just he have gay family members, so he never thought that that was weird. But I have like the completely
Yeah.
opposite experience where I didn't know about being gay until I was like really old. And I remember when I did there was like moments where I seems to know, like looking back, I seems to know what being gay is, but I also like associate it with like really negative things, but I didn't really
Mm.
exactly get the concept. So it's so strange
Yeah.
to me because I also remember one time, I was like at a sushi restaurant. I think I told you about this before in private that my parents was whispering to me about like this two girls that were next to us in the restaurant, and they were telling me how they think that these two girls are lesbians, but they were using like a really like I don't know, kind of like a teasing tone, but it wasn't like a good kind of teasing. So I didn't
Yeah.
know what that means. So they asked me, do I know what like a lesbian is? And I said no. I think I was like maybe like 10 or something, or maybe even slightly older. And they explained it to me, but I don't know why I never understood. Like I never like clicked to me after they told me. I don't remember it at all. And then And then when I went to all girls school, that was like when I realized that people will like there are girls that will date other girls. Like that was the time that it clocked to me because I saw it happening.
Yeah. I didn't so I knew there were like boys were gay in my school, but I don't think I knew of any like lesbian couples when I was like figuring things out like until high school. Like I remember seeing straight couples when I was in middle school, like as much of as you can be a couple in middle school.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing uh gay male couples, but no lesbians.
I think also
So
maybe
that
they are, but they were just like you just couldn't tell.
yeah, they might have been more like 'cause the thing is too, like everyone at the school then was very homophobic. So I would think like so there was like a thing where it's like I was probably the only one I knew of because I was sort of in a relationship with a girl without really knowing.
Yeah.
And um we would get bullied for that too. And so then by then I started to understand that like, oh, they can be like just dating and still be lesbians and stuff. But um I feel like if there were other couples, unless they were being so sneaky, which like middle schoolers aren't really good at being sneaky. So I feel like they would have got bullied too.
Yeah. I think that that is a very like universal experience though because I heard a lot of people back then told me that how when they got their first girlfriend, like even though they were doing all the like dating things or uh things that definitely were not like just things that friends do, but because you know how some girls are really close to each other like physically, so they never thought
Yeah,
anything about it, but they've been like dating for the whole time.
yeah. Yeah, and that's how it was too. It's like society wise it's just so easy to have like a friendship like a close like you know gal pals, they were roommates, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah, it's so strange though, because I do think that it's so different than I feel like AFAB relationship is so different.
No, I just smudged a nail. I think we
No,
saved it,
it's okay.
but that was scary.
The white looks pretty good. It's the yellow that I think it's just the brand isn't that good, maybe.
You know what you could do is put a layer of the white under and then do the yellow,
Oh, that's a good idea too. I think it will be
because a lot of
fine.
times yellow will pop more on white.
It's okay. I'll just do a couple layers of it.
Yeah, might be good to try if you use the yellow again sometime.
Yeah. But how do you figure out you are bisexual? Like, because for me, I definitely had like the whole situation where I thought that maybe I am bi or like pan, and then I realized I'm not. But mine was like definitely very like kind of in denial, compulsive heterosexuality coded though.
So I think when that like first girlfriend I had moved away and she made reference that like we had been dating, she's
Yeah.
like oh like I miss dating you. And I was like my mind was blown because I'm like, what do you mean we were dating? And then I thought back on everything and I'm like, oh, that does make sense. Um
Yeah.
so then at that point I was like, well, I guess I must I must be bi because I also like I had like some male crushes and stuff. So I'm like I can't I'm probably not a lesbian, not because I don't have a wife this time, but because because I have interest in men too. And I had one other friend who was openly bisexual at the time, so that's when I learned like bi was a thing and I was like, "Oh, that sounds about right." And then I immediately kind of got a crush on another girl. And
Yeah.
so I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm definitely bi too."
Yeah.
But that other girl I had a crush on was homophobic. And I was like, oh,
Oh, it's so rough, honestly. It just like always happen.
Yeah. Like she was definitely like parroting things that her like conservative family would
Yeah.
talk about. Like oh, I don't mind if people are gay, but I don't want them like I
Near me.
guess like flaunting it in front of me. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
or like hit
That
on
whole thing.
me.
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't want them to hit on me. So I would just be there like next to her and she'd be like ranting about something homophobic and I'd be like, "Damn, I have a crush on her though. That sucks." Um
Yeah. You can't escape that. I feel like it just like
yeah.
for me, I because at first I did thought that I was bisexual because I think it was just that because of how I was grew up. I definitely like looking back, definitely was like I would seek out male attention even though I don't particularly enjoy it. Um, and then I
Yeah.
remember there were times where I will think that I have a crush on a guy, but it's just because that they are not like a complete asshole, and I have like I'm friends with them, and then I will
Yeah.
suddenly kind of convince myself that I like them. So for quite like for at the start when I start questioning my sexuality, I did thought that I was like bisexual. And then eventually I remember being just like I like looking back I don't have any feelings on any of them, and I can't really imagine myself being with guys even though I did try a couple times, never work out. Um like obviously. So I just like
Yeah.
I think like but I didn't like actually kind of like really settle in like that I don't like men at all until I was in my I think I was like about 19 at that point because I had time where I was very sure but then I was unsure again. Um but yeah, it was very strange though. It's just very strange to me because I thought I was the only one for the longest time, but I realized it was not. Like a lot of people also had the whole like came out as a lesbian or like only into women and then suddenly start dating men again.
Mm. Yeah, like the like not the ads.
Yeah, it is what it is. Homophobic acts.
Yeah.
It'll be okay though.
It's weird because I can see them right now. It's another one for sports betting.
No. I really think it's because of the football season right now that they keep giving me
Yeah,
like
probably.
gambling ads. Also, I find out recently that I think I know why some people don't get ads on Twitch because apparently there's some places just don't have Twitch ads. It's like a regional
Oh,
thing. So I think like
I want
because
to go.
yeah, there are a few times people told me that they haven't got any ads at all, like on Twitch, like no matter which
Yeah,
devices they are on. And I searched it up the other day. Apparently, there are a few countries that like they just don't have ads on Twitch.
me using a VPN next time I watch you.
Yeah, it's very annoying though, but I do set it as like low as possible already. Now, otherwise, because how Twitch would is that if you are affiliated, you will automatically get ads. And then um if you I think that like how it went was that you need to like have ads like every however minute of it. If you go below that, they will get like you will get like pre-roll ads, so you can't really control when the ads happen. So this is like the
hmm
lowest possible setting without people getting like pre-roll ads. Um
I see, yeah.
and then I set it up so that the first ad can happen um within like a really short amount of time since when I start stream. So when I'm in my starting soon screen, we will go through like the first ad when people are not here yet and stuff like that. So
Mm.
I try to make it as best as possible because I feel like I would also be annoyed if I have to like sit there and watch ads.
Yeah, I'm on my second coat for everything now. It took a long time for one of them to dry in particular.
Let me see. Let me test it out. Mine is just the first coat, but I think I'm ready for the second coat. I would do the yellow last. I won't touch that one.
I probably should have just done one coat for the purple because it's like a really good one coat polish. That's why I have a backup of this one. But um I just sort of force of habit did too. And
Yeah.
it's kind of thick. But and I the top coat I use is thick too. No, not me smudging another one. Grr. You know what
Routine
you can do if
green.
you smudge them though? If it's still like wet when you smudge it, you can like dab acetone on it or nail polish remover on it, and sometimes it'll smooth it out and make it like self-level
Ooh,
again.
I didn't know that. I will try that next time. I always just like
Yeah, you
pay more because I don't know what to do with it.
yeah. I use the acetone trick, and then if it doesn't work fully, like if there's still a little dent, then I'll paint like a whole other coat and that usually fix it.
Yeah. I always just paint another coat and call it die because I usually don't remove them because I do know some people who will like just remove them and redid it, but I don't have the time for that.
Yeah, this blue is staining my skin so much because since I
No.
play guitar, my nails on my left hand are so short that there's like no free edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I always have to clean some off of my skin, and it's like running underneath my nail and staining my skin, and I look like a Smurf. Smurf Kitagawa.
Kitagawa. That's a cute name though.
Is it?
Let me hide the now picture so I can take a screenshot of if we want to get the hot dog and you and
Yay.
me.
Yay. I'm trying to speak so I will light up for your screenshot.
It's okay. I took it already. I don't know, like also like I remember like for me, um it's just very strange because I vividly remember there were so many times where I I would like oops sorry, just hit my mic. I would be like, oh, I like women, like there's like no doubt in it. But then I will keep being like, oh, maybe I'm not. Like it just like I think it might be just because how I grew up. So I had like a really hard time to fully accept that I'm only into women. Um
Yeah.
and also I think it might be because that I think my situation might be a little different because I heard that in a lot of other places this is like less common, but because I was at like an all girls school, so people will always tell me that it was like a phase and they would straight up deny it. Even though I do know a lot of people will tell like especially like AFAB that like oh you are just like you haven't met like the right guy yet and so and so and so. But it's like a really common thing. Like everyone that around me who were dating women at the time as well, um, during school, even for like the family who find out, some of them that are like slightly more open minded than they would just like be because they think that it's just like a phase, so they don't really care about it because they think that the the kid is just like confused. And I feel like that is
Yeah.
like not as common in people who are AMAB. But I heard that a lot for um for AFAB people that they experience that.
Yeah, like my not my dad, but my mom was kind of like, "Oh, are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm sure." Because actually, like, interestingly enough, because I had so few crushes on boys growing up, I came out when I was either 14 or 15, right?
Hmm.
And um, I came out as a lesbian because I thought like the crushes on boys were like a fluke. And then
Yeah,
I ended up realizing I am bi after that.
yeah,
So like I thought I was bi for sure in middle school. And then by the time I came out, I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna go for it the whole thing because like the ratio of like um at that time, boys and girls that I was interested in was very heavily skewed towards girls.
yeah,
And still today, like generally I'll find women more attractive than men, but there are some men that I'm very attracted to. Like, I mean, my fiance is male, so
yeah, yeah. I didn't know that you came out around like 14 though. That's really early.
yeah, I think it's so funny because okay, so my parents were really religious when I was super young. And then they sort of like changed a lot like politically and stuff as I got a
Yeah.
little older. Um I had another family member come out as trans, and the reaction to that was unfortunately bad.
Mm,
Like my parents didn't like that. Um, and after she had come out, the transgender family member, I was like, okay, I feel like even though they're like upset about that, I felt like, okay, this isn't going to like bother them as much because we do have some like extended family that are like gay and lesbian.
yeah.
So I know they like kind of low key tolerate it even if they thought it was wrong then.
Mm,
Um, but now like they are so like chill and like liberal and stuff where like, you know, like they apologize to like my trans family member and
yeah.
they're like accepting now. So that's very good. Because I know a lot of people aren't in the situation where they get that. Like if the initial reaction is bad, sometimes that's just how people feel forever, which is awful.
Yeah. It is very common, unfortunately. I also think that is
Yeah.
there are times that people do change a little bit, but I heard like a lot of situation that they're still like kind of like bitter about it, even though it's none of their business, honestly. Um, but it just like some people like even though their family eventually like accept them, but there's still like a baseline of like awkwardness around like the subject and stuff like that, and those like really sucks.
Yeah. Like I consider myself like extremely lucky that like they changed like politically and became so supportive because it's for how like conservative it was when I was younger, it's such a big difference.
Yeah, and also I feel like it's more kind of more rare for people to become more open-minded or like change politically like more liberalized when they're older. I feel like usually it's the opposite a lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's commonly what people think of is like, oh, someone like, oh, when you get older, you get more conservative. But it's like I feel like with the religion and stuff, it's like um almost like under some kind of spell, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, this stuff all makes sense. And then once they distance from like that particular church that they were in, um, early on, then it was like, oh, well, that's not right either. And so they reassessed like a lot of their beliefs then.
yeah, that's really good. I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah.
It's interesting that I feel like I think actually all of the guests all had like grew up in some sort of religious upbringing. It just
Oh
depends
yeah,
on the the religion and like how involved that family is.
yeah,
Because initially I didn't really consider that since like not everyone is like religious, and I definitely
yeah,
had
yeah,
like a different experience with that. But yeah, it came like when we were talking, um like religion always had like a slight part of it, even if like the family isn't like religious or anything.
yeah,
They always have
yeah.
like
And I
a
think
role on
even
it.
even for some people who like because a lot of people it's like they went to religious school but their family's not religious and those sorts of things. And even then, like people end up having so much shame about like, being queer or whatever. And
Yeah,
it's crazy because it's like your family's not trying to like impart that sometimes. Like I know people who went to religious school because their family thought it would be better education and their family is very accepting, but they still felt shame because they're still exposed to like Catholic uh what's the word? Like ideology.
yeah. I am like I think for me it's kind of similar where I went to Catholic school. Uh and I always tell this story about how all my like when I went to my Catholic school as a kid, one of one of the school that I attend to was like the principal is like a sister. So they have like a extremely heavy like Catholic ideology and like stuff like that that are very embedded
Hmm.
in just like the school life and stuff like that. And I remember like even though I would say that my family definitely were pretty homophobic, there's some that still are, but I think a lot of them are more like ignorant and some of them can be like changed once they get more educated. But because of
Mm,
how like religious my school was, and my school because they get a lot of like they do have when I was studying at it there were a lot of lesbian couples, so they were like extremely against it and they would talk about like homophobic things like all the time. And I remember vividly that um it was like as soon I as soon as I figure out that I like women, I immediately know that like I couldn't tell my family and also I couldn't let like anyone in school know. Or like just in general, I can't have like any photo evidence of me with a girl because what they did
mm.
back then was like so fuck up. Now thinking back about it, they were like if they find your social media and you have like pictures of like you with like a girl being like intimate and stuff like that and implying that you are like a couple, they would screenshot it and then send it to your parents and then they would call both of your parents to talk about it. So they would basically out
Oh my
you.
God.
Yeah, so a lot of people
That's
around
awful.
yeah, a lot of people around me got outed. So I was like really careful about it. And then also, um, I don't think I talk about this, but I have like my my school in particular, they have like social workers and stuff like that, but those social workers are from a different organization. And those organizations are also like Christian or Catholic and stuff like that. So the social worker are also like religious. So they are never like you never have like a unbiased um kind of like support system in the school. Like I definitely had
Yeah.
a few teachers that were queer. Like there were a couple teachers were very obviously queer or they were like ally, but they couldn't really do much about it because the school itself and most of the teachers was like really homophobic.
Yeah. That's a tough situation. I feel like if I had talked to like a guidance counselor or something about it in middle school, they definitely would have outed me too. But I was in public school, so it was like not religious, but like any and like there is no real expectation of privacy with anything you tell them. Like
Yeah.
if you tell them you're getting bullied, they're gonna tell your parents. If you tell them anything, basically they're gonna call your parent and tell them about it. So it's like difficult. I remember like I wanted to go to therapy much younger than I ended up going to therapy because
Yeah.
I like had anxiety too. And um it took like a while of like kind of convincing my parents because they like I functioned pretty well at school in ways, but I
Yeah.
still had like a lot of anxiety. Um but like my grades were good and everything, so they were like, "Oh, like she's mostly fine." Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the same attitude for my family as well because I wasn't particular like wanted to go to therapy because I didn't even really know that that was an option. Well, I did. I know that that was an option, but I didn't think that it would be an option for me or like I needed. Because I just didn't know would that help. Um, but my family definitely was not really didn't want me to go to like any like counselor or like therapy for a really long time. Even when I was like struggling at school to like attend and stuff like that, they never like thought about like finding me like a therapist and stuff like that. And it took me like a long time to actually like have help. Like I think like the first like kind of like I think it was a psychologist at first and that was like I was already like 15 or like 16 already, but I definitely had to talk to someone way earlier on.
Yeah. I was yeah, I was 15 when I started therapy too. And then like because I was also so I have autism diagnosis, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I got late diagnosed, but kind of earlier than like a lot of people were getting diagnosed because they used to think like, oh, um like it was during the day where they would say like high functioning autism and stuff, and they thought that didn't really happen to girls.
Yeah.
And it's still like that a lot of places. Um, but I got diagnosed with autism at 19. My first therapist that I saw was when I was like 15 and 16, like I said. And when
Mm.
I told her that I thought I might have autism, she didn't agree. So I sort of had then like a lapse of therapists and I saw a different one because I was like upset about it.
Yeah. It's really sucks because that happened a lot in therapy. That's why I never got like
Yeah.
well also it costs money like because I'm an adult now, but I think my big concern is that if I run into like a specialist that are more like close minded, that they will like just tell me that they don't think I have it, even though like I tick like a lot of the boxes, but it's just that they see like ADHD and autism as like they only see the common like AMAP traits and stuff like that. So when it doesn't like
Yeah.
apply to you, they think that oh you must not have it.
Yeah. That's like so frustrating too because it's like you're also like spending money and like you know your life better than anyone else does, of course. But I think a lot of like therapists I've seen and like the way it works in my area is like you would see a therapist, but then you're going to see a psychologist for like any kind of testing you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think what bothered me with the first therapist is she was like so confident she didn't even recommend me for testing or anything. So she was just like, "Nope, you don't have it. You just want to like I guess to be like quirky or something." And I'm like, "No, I really feel like it explains a lot of things."
Yeah. It's very strange, honestly. I remember like because I didn't realize that I might have ADHD until much later in life, like a few years ago. I remember the first time I bring it up to like a professional, and they told me that I don't have it because I'm like sitting still and stuff like that. And I'm just like,
It's
yeah,
so lame.
yeah, I'm not a kid, so yeah, I'm sitting still right now. Like, what do you mean?
It's so weird when they go on like such surface level stuff, especially because like it used to be like two different diagnoses, like inattentive and then attentive, for ADHD.
Yeah,
Um, and like someone with inattentive probably would sit still a lot of the time because it's like with that kind, it's more like daydreaming and stuff instead of like hyperactivity.
yeah. Let me test my nose. I the like a third coat on the yellow one. I think it should be fine. Then I
I've
think
got top coat on, but I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the finger that's stained so blue. I don't think there's much I can do.
maybe like afterward you can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the top coat to dry now on everything.
I'm putting on the top coat. Other than the yellow because I just painted it. But it's so strange, isn't it? Like I feel like I don't know, like I think that for a lot of the A5 people that I talk to about, um it doesn't even like doesn't even matter of their upbringing and stuff like that. They it seems to like they always have like a harder time to realize like the gender and sexuality.
Yeah, and I sort of like had like gender questioning phase too. Like not phase in like a bad way, but sort of just like period of time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk
And
more
that
about
was
that?
like yeah, sure. Like that was like when I was a little bit older, so like after high school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is like because I've always been like uncomfortable with the idea of having kids, like ever since I was born. Like I don't remember ever a time when I was like, oh yeah, I want to be a mom someday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think like I sort of like identified as like non-binary for a while, but I always use she, her still. Because like I really like presenting feminine, like I dress very feminine and all that stuff. And it's like hard to get people to understand like not like people who are very aware, but it's like harder to get people to understand
Yeah.
when when you're presenting feminine and saying like she, her, and then like I sort of came to the conclusion where it's like I'm like I don't feel like I need anybody really to know. I also don't care if people know. Like, so
Yeah.
it's like I'm not trying to hide it, but I don't really like talk about it. I talk about it quite rarely. But like I used to be uncomfortable with the word woman, but now I use it like to self-describe myself and I'm fine with it. So it's just like whatever. It's like it's it's like I have some things there, but I don't know what it is. And I think it's like at this point I'm like I'm fine not knowing what it is, or like maybe this is just like within the realm of normal for just being cis too. Like I don't know. It's just thoughts.
And I think that's okay because I think that gender is just a thing that it takes a pretty long time for people to figure out, especially when it comes to um non-binary. And I think that I have like a similar situation where I used to like there was a while that I didn't really care if people use like whatever like pronouns on me or like if they call me like a woman, I didn't really care about that. But then I also like I think it's more like recent years that I have started to really not be okay with it again, even though like
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't like I wouldn't be like upset if people call me like a woman or like use like their wrong pronouns. It's just a little bit frustrating and a little bit uncomfortable because I think that especially a lot of my friends already like use like they them to me for like a few years now. And people don't address me as like a woman when in my social life and stuff like that. So I think I'm not really used to it. But I do remember there were a time I didn't really care much about it, and I
Hmm.
remember. But I also have went through time where I couldn't even go to like a women's public bathroom because I was just like very uncomfortable with the idea of it. Um, so I remember having to go to like the disability bathroom because there are not that many gender neutral bathroom where I live at. Um, so I remember like going through that a little bit when I was I think I was like 17 or so back then. But I don't know, like
Yeah.
I went through like a time where I was extremely very like dysphoric, and then eventually it was like nowadays it's a little better, but I do still feel uncomfortable when people call me like a woman. But I do think that um a lot of non-binary people that AFAB that doesn't really mind it though.
Yeah. And that totally makes sense too. Like, I feel like it's like up to everybody's like comfort level, right? Because like I feel like I know a lot of non-binary people where it's like we don't assume like we like don't really care if someone assumes gender if it's like
Yeah,
a cashier or like a waitress or someone you're having like a brief interaction with
yeah,
because it's like I don't like it can kind of make things take longer if you're trying to like and it's like is it really anyone's business like if you're presenting that way on purpose, like you have like a they them pronoun and someone's misgendering you, like it feels a lot different than like um if you're just incognito, I guess.
yeah. That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, I feel the same way because I don't like in when I was still going to uni, um, people in uni do refer me as like she her, and people in real life also do that. Usually, there are very few people in real life that do you say them because those are usually like also like queer people, and I have told them about it. I think for me, it's just that if I'm not forming a deep connection with you, like you're not actually like my friend. I don't really
Yeah.
care that much because I might just see you like very occasionally. Then it wouldn't really bother me. It does like sometimes when people because I'm not used to it anymore. When people use like she her on me in real life, I do like kind of like mentally like gasp a little bit because I'm like what? But then I realized, oh,
Yeah,
I
it's like
never told people.
confusing.
Yeah, I never told people.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
when you're
why.
used to like all your friends referring to you that way and like if you don't interact as much in public, then it's like, oh wow, that's weird because you forget. Like
Yeah, but I do think that it is kind of odd because I remember there was like one situation where when I was in class one time in community college for some reason one of my teacher used it they dumb on me, but then they corrected themselves. So I don't know, is it that they just accidentally use it or they thought that I might be, but then I never said it, so she just like switch it back, maybe. But it was like
yeah.
a very odd experience.
Yeah, that must be odd. Like feel kind of odd.
But yeah,
It's
usually.
like ac accidental ally moment.
Yeah. I don't really know because I do think that like where I live at, people don't really use they them pronouns that much. It's more rare for people to use they them
Yeah.
pronouns. It's just like a awareness thing. I think like there are not that many people who know about it. Um,
Mm,
but I don't know. Like I do think that people usually are easily are able to tell that I'm queer in real life if they are like
yeah.
if they are like a person that are open-minded, they usually automatically can tell. I think it might be just the way that I dress. um
Mm,
People can tell a lot better. um but it really depends. It's a really odd thing because I do think that there were times where people will immediately um be able to tell that I'm queer even when they're like straight. But there are people who just like when I eventually like tell them, like when it came up in a conversation, they're like so shocked to a point that I'm like, are you really that shocked though?
yeah. Yeah. I feel like I when I still like I guess I haven't had to like come out to anyone like so to speak in so long.
Mhm.
Um but when I do like I was kind of or like somewhat used to more people being shocked because oh no. Sorry, I got a phone call. I forgot to silence it.
It's okay.
Um I was used to people being more shocked because I was like so femme and stuff, which is kind of funny because like it turned around from like even people in elementary school or middle school trying to bully me for being gay when I didn't even know what it was yet sometimes.
Yeah.
Um, and then like people being like I guess too like I've dated way fewer women than I've dated men, so like that's part of the shock for people too.
Yeah. I think bisexuality is just very misunderstood as well in general.
Yeah, definitely. I got like the like, oh, it's a phase or oh, it's whatever. Like, oh, you'll pick one day. I think that was like my least favorite
Yeah. It's very
of
a
pick a
strange
side.
it's very strange concept to me because a lot of people will assume that people who are bi when they, for example, when like a AFAB person get with a man, they assume that oh she figured it out and stuff like that. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So I think I went like I go like more heavy on the bi pride stuff because I've been in a long-term relationship with a man, but I'm like it's still there. Just so you all know, I did not pick a side. Like I'm monogamous. I don't like plan to have any other partner, but
Mm.
like it's the feeling's still there. So it's like frustrating when people try to like erase the identity.
Do you ever like this is like a question that I want to ask because I don't know that many people who go through that, or like I haven't really talked about this with people before, but do you get frustrated when um people think that you are like straight because you are in a long-term relationship with like your relationship looks very like heterosexual couples coded, I guess, to other people?
I don't think I get frustrated by it because I mean like for the most part I feel like it's only like there's not many times where I feel like you can be like visibly bi. Like there's not many ways of
Mm.
like dressing or something that people associate specifically with being bi, right?
Yeah.
Um like cuff jeans joke aside.
Yeah.
But like so I don't get so frustrated by it because it's like, that's my fiance. He'll be my husband one day. Like, I'm not, you know,
Yeah.
bothered if people think it looks like straight because it like does, right? Like the whole like straight passing kind of thing is
Yeah.
there. Um, it's it is like, if anything, as long as someone's not bigoted, right? But like I think the last time that someone ever found out I was bi after like knowing me for a bit and they had just assumed I was straight was
Mm-hmm.
like I think 1 or 2 years ago, and they were just like, "Wait, really?" And like it was just kind of funny to me that because it's like such a normal part of my identity to me, and like even like they've been over my house, and like I'm looking right now at this like drawing model that I have that I put a bi flag in his hand
Yeah.
with like an elastic band, and I'm like, you've been to my house, you've seen it. So it's just kind of like amusing. I know like for some people it does get really frustrating. I think it would probably be especially frustrating for someone who's like polyamorous maybe, like
Yeah.
like who has relationships with both simultaneously, right? But for me it's just like, yeah, I could see why you'd assume that.
Yeah, I only asked that because I do know that well that is a little bit different because I know like a couple people that told me that especially for uh people who like my friends who are trans that are, for example, I have like some trans men friend that are dating like a cis woman right now, and they would tell me how like it's a little bit frustrating when people assume that this is like a cis heterosexual couple. But I think it might come with a lot more because of like the comment people might make. Because I don't know, do you ever experience that? Because this doesn't happen in like my area, but some people told me that like they have been like when they went out with their um girlfriend and stuff like that, um because they assume that my friend is cis, they will say stuff like, "Oh, when are you guys start going to have kids?" Even though they are like strangers and stuff like that. Especially if there's like a
Mhm.
they're like playing with like a kid or something. Um, but I never like had that because I never like I don't know like that just doesn't really happen here. It's more of a family
Yeah.
situation if it happens. But my like a few of my friends have told me that they have experienced that before, so it gets like very frustrating because you know it just like people assuming and like kind of like prying into like your private life. So they usually just say that, oh, um, maybe later on down the line and stuff like that.
Yeah, that is something. That's probably the only like gender related thing that really bothers me is like people assuming, one, that I want to be a mom at some point, and two, that like I think it's even rude to like assume that like health wise that someone can have kids.
Yeah.
Never mind like just expecting all women to want to be moms. And like the thing that bothers me the most with that is when people are like, "Oh, you'll understand this when you're a mother." And it's like, "Did I ever tell you I was going to
Ew.
be a mother?" Yeah,
Ew.
because it's like it's so awful. It hasn't happened in a while because like as you get like a bit older, like it'll get to the point where it like stops like being on people's mind. But if you're in like straight passing relationship and you're in a certain age range, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like very often I would get it, and it used to bother me so much. I remember like making like blog posts like ranting about like that bothering me. That was really the core of like the gender identity stuff for me because I was like, I feel like this is so like antithetical to who I am, like that maybe this means like that I'm non-binary or something. Because I was like, I know I don't want to be a man. But if being a woman means like only having kids or being able to have kids, I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to like be associated with it kind of. But
Yeah.
now I think because there's like less pressure in that area. That's why I think I am comfortable saying, like, even like I would say, like, there might be some times where I'm like, oh yeah, I still like have the feeling that I'm non-binary, but most of the time I just identify as like cisgender woman now at this point because
Hmm.
without that like pressure about like having children being a constant like in my face thing, like that's 99% of any dysphoria I ever had.
Yeah. Welcome my lives. But yeah, I think that for me, I think I definitely am lucky enough because I look really young, so people don't ever say that to me. Um,
Mm,
like I think even my family, because how young I look and because I've been in school for so long, I have never got like any kind of like, when are you going to like start dating or like get married, like kind of talk um towards me. Um,
mm,
but yeah, I also think that because my last relationship was with like a non-binary person who are very like even though they are not AMAP, they look very cis passing. Like people usually just assume that they are a cis man. I do remember there were a couple times where it would be stranger, but I think it might be more because we were in like an interracial relationship. There are times where someone like start talking to us and then they made like a comment about how like our kids one day are going to be like so pretty. And I'm just like that is like not happening and also not
yeah.
possible.
For me, it's like so uncomfortable when people talk about like I used to have one family member in particular when I've been with my partner for a really long time, but sort of like a few years into being together,
Mm-hmm.
they were like, "Oh, do you still not want to have kids? Like your kids would be so cute, da da da." And it's like so awkward because it's like one, like children don't exist to be like cute or entertaining to you, and that's like a horrible reason to have kids.
Yeah.
And then like I already told you like 10 billion times my entire life that I never planned to have kids like cuz some of my family members they were like, "Oh yeah, I didn't want to have kids when I was your age, but then eventually I wanted to have kids." And I'm like, "It's not going to happen."
Yeah.
My children is all of my cats are my children.
Yeah.
Like hot dog is a child.
Hoto is your son,
Hmm.
even though Hoto probably is a middle-aged man in human years.
Yeah, he might be even getting to senior territory, honestly, but I love my senior son.
He does look like a baby though. He looks very young to me, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that picture of him is from like the first year we had him, but it's been a bit.
I feel like his pictures now are still kind of like you can tell that he's like slightly older, but I would say he still look pretty young.
Yeah, and he's very playful. Like this morning he was kind of driving me insane because he was running all over the house and like jumping up on stuff and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
I love Hoto.
Me too. He's so cute.
I think you should share stories about Hoto being obsessed with men.
Yeah, yeah, because hot dog might be a little gay too.
I think that would be an
Like
awesome section of this.
he yeah, I say that hot dog is trying to steal my man because every every day he's like my fiance Garth, every day he's always like following him around and when he gets home, he just like will sit on his lap and just look into his eyes or he'll lick his arms. Like he's so obsessed. Like I joke, I'm like, that's not your man, right? Like I saw him first, hot dog.
so funny to me because I feel that it's extra funny after you told me that and then I find out that this picture of hot dog exists.
Yeah, yeah, because this was like I got that rainbow costume at a thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was like it was right because we got hot dog around Halloween, and I was like, he needs a costume, and I saw the costume, and I was like, Garth, please, can we get him a rainbow costume? And then people are like, what is he going as for Halloween? And I'm like, he's the gay agenda. Don't you understand? Like positive. We love the gay agenda.
I can guess the error of that as well. That
Yeah,
happened. The hot dog, my gay king, my gay Oshi.
yeah. And it's kind of funny because like it happened more recently that he became obsessed with Garth because he used to like follow me around and be my buddy. So maybe he might be bi. We don't know.
Oh my
But
god.
it's kind of awkward too because I'm just saying he's my son. So,
Yeah, it's okay.
but I don't think he views Garth as a dad. He wants him.
I
And
f-
Garth says, "Don't joke like that." And I'm like, "Look at how he's looking at you." I'm sorry, I have to say it.
That's true. I do feel like yeah, because I remember like I think the topic came up back when you mentioned like a friend of yours that like Hoto doesn't like, because a lot of the times I
Mhm.
have met when I met like animals, a lot of times they don't like men at all. So I assumed that was that, but then you told me about like the story of him and Garth, and I'm like, oh my god, Hoto is
Yeah, like
queer.
yeah, every night he tries to like he tries to like take my spot on the bed so that he can be close to Garth.
It's okay. He can
And he
do
won't let
whatever he
Garth
wants.
he won't let Garth read. He
Hmm.
always tries to get in between the book. And yeah, he's just wants to spend lots of quality time with him. We think like being completely serious though, I think it's because like I don't leave the house to go to work. Because whenever I leave the house and go to work and I come back home, he's very clingy with me. But
Yeah,
Garth has like, Monday through Friday work and
yeah,
he leaves the house like every day to go on walks and stuff. So I think it gives Hot Dog time to miss him. And then he comes back and he's like, my favorite person's home.
yeah. I think so too because you also are outside a little bit longer than you. Sup, hello, welcome in. Oh my god, nobody have redeemed the first yet.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Hi, Saf.
Also everyone, please let me know what are you drinking. I do know there are some lurkers here, but I would not be calling you out. But I hope everyone is doing well though. You know. Oh my god, Marsh! Welcome
Wow.
in. Hello Raider, hello. Marsh, how was your stream? What were
Hi.
you streaming? Let me give you a shout out. Hello everyone, welcome in. Well, let me introduce myself. I never introduced myself actually the stream. Hello. Hello everyone. I am Jules. I use they them pronouns. I am a non-binary queer PNG tuber. I'm here with Sa. Okay. And then I today I'm doing my Pride Talk series that I've been doing since the start of Pride Month. Oh my god, Dreadis, hello. Welcome in. Welcome Raiders. Double raid. Happy Pride Month to us.
Two two raids back to back. Yippee. Hi
Yay.
everybody.
Hello. Okay. Let me reintroduce myself. Oh my god, I almost almost type raid instead of shout out. Me raiding back to people. Thank you for the raid, right? I have to wait for a minute and 10 seconds before another shout out. Okay. Fuck. Okay, welcome in everyone. I am Jules. I use they them pronouns. I am a non-binary queer VTuber, and I've been doing a series called Pride Talk where I invite LGBTQ plus guests to share their experience with me. It's a weekly episode, and this is the last. I think this is the last guest I have. So next week it will just be me, but here with me today is Star, and
Everybody.
we are playing painting our nails together. I'm painting it the same as the picture that on the screen is the non-binary flag. Is that an actual cat
It's my
as a guess?
son.
Yeah, that's Star's cat hot dog, and he's wishing everyone a happy
Yeah.
Pride Month. I know a lot of you like cats, so I've decided to put hot dog on the screen.
Yeah, because he's dressed festive for Pride too.
Yeah, and he's wishing everyone a happy Pride. Yeah, see, everyone love hot dog.
Yay!
And Star is also holding a small chibi hot dog.
Yeah,
You
I love
gotta,
this art so much.
it's so pretty. You gotta go lick. Break time, have fun. Thank you, Marsh. Thank you for the raid again. Please, everyone, check out everyone, okay? Let me try to shout out Red again. Red, they told me I can't shout out someone like too soon. So homophobic. Let me see. Okay, it worked. Everyone, please follow all the people who rated us today. Why is a cat called hot dog? Star, you should tell the story.
Yeah, okay, so we got Hot Dog. We were originally fostering him, me and my fiance, and for a relative who wasn't like allowed to keep cats where they were. And she still like lives somewhere where no cats are allowed, so we still have him, though it's been a few years. When we first got him, I looked at him when he was walking around, and he's a big cat. He looks very, I think the rainbow outfit flatters him, but he's a pretty big cat. And when I looked at him from the top down, I was like, he is shaped like a can of spam. So I started calling him Spam. And then my friend Asher was like, "Oh, can I call him like by the name of other luncheon meats?" And I was like, "Sure, what have you got?" And he's like, "Hot dog." And then it just stuck. Ever since then we call him Hot Dog.
I think hot dog is such a better name though. It just like roll off the tongue easier, you know.
Yeah, it's really iconic. And also um he's very like friendly like a dog. Like he likes when we have guests over. He loves everybody. He's very talkative too. Like he meows a lot. So it's like he's on dog behavior, so it suits him a lot.
Does he welcome you home too? I think
Yeah, he does. It's very cute.
you love hot dog. Thank you for the follow, everyone. Sorry, I can't like catch up to chat. And thank you for everyone who are redeeming your daily amethyst. Remember everyone, if you are rated, please be sure to take some rest if you need to. I'm very lurker friendly over here, so um, I don't force people to talk because that would be ridiculous. But we are just having a chill time right now. I finished off my second code for my last hunt, but I might do another code for the yellow. But I will post like a picture later when I finished it. I was originally intended to do a hand cam, but I just don't have the energy to do that. But I hope everyone is doing well. Please remember to hydrate. If you have a drink with you, let me know what drink you are drinking. I'm drinking water, and so is Star. It's legally required for you to have a drink with you when you enter my stream. So please let me know what are you drinking.
Or we'll be forced to arrest you, I think, if it's illegal.
But what if every time you say hot dog, he thinks he will get a hot dog and then is disappointed? Does hot dog like eating hot dogs? Or have he ever ate like a
He
hot
act
dog?
he actually doesn't. My friend, the same friend that started calling him hot dog, tried to feed him some hot dog. And my parents used to have a chicken whose name was Nugget, and my friend was always trying to feed them nuggets. I'm like,
Oh.
this is strange, but but at least like, there's no hot dog the cat in a hot dog, right? So
Mhm.
the nugget one's worse.
Yeah, it's like people calling their pigs like bacon.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, he refuses to eat most meat, honestly, which is weird because cats are supposed to like meat a lot. But his favorite food is blueberry donuts.
Very base of him. Very base. Dread
Yeah,
is
he does get confused. He does get
oh
confused. L- if somebody says hot dog, like he automatically is like, that's me. So you can't like talk about hot dogs if you're eating hot dogs because then he'll show up and be like, what do you want?
yeah. There is actually like a
He
picture
will.
of stars surfer where there's like a picture of stars with like model holding hot dog and saying really right in front of hot dog. And I sometimes use
Oh
that
my
when
God.
I'm eating like a hot dog.
If I send it to you, would you be able to share it on the screen?
Yes. Yes, you can share it to me.
Okay, let
And
me
Anne is
find it.
supposed to start. No. These are so
Well, when we come back,
homophobic.
we'll have a meme for them, so they will stay for the ad.
Yeah, surely you guys won't leave hot dog, right? That's not good. It's hot dog.
Oh, this is so far back in my phone. Hold on. It'll take a while. The ad can roll. That's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let me see.
Well, I guess today I'm rating someone today because of the all the raids that happen. I don't know who was streaming though during this hour. Oh, let me
Mm,
close that tab. Almost just play out some stream out loud because I was like clicking around. I'm going to respond to that later when the ad's over. Let me see. Okay. I think it's I think it's done now. I just need Toko and then probably paint one more layer of the yellow.
I finally I finally found it. I put it in the chat in your server that we're in,
Okay, let me see.
like in the call chat.
Okay, let me save that. Hot dog. Please finish. I need to share this. Oh my god, welcome back. Let me dread to avoid imprisonment. You are having a lovely tea. What kind of tea are you drinking? Okay, this is the picture. We don't care about my nails. Like look at this. Really right in front of hot dog. And sometimes I would send
It's so
that
good.
when I'm eating like hot dog or like when something like very unsafe so happen. And sometimes we would send that.
It's so perfect. I think that might be I've made a lot of memes in my time, but this might be the best meme I've ever made.
Very peak, very peak. This memes to me is like the Oliver meme, like a good chat meme in my channel, I feel like.
Yeah,
But yeah. Welcome back everyone. I'm so sorry the homophobic ads got you guys. So upsetting. But yeah.
really, right in front of hot dog.
Yeah. I'm going to keep this up because this is more important. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's very cute.
Let me.
We have three hot dogs on screen.
This is like this is a stream just like for hot dog.
Yeah. I always say, like, on my streams on Irium that I want my cat to be more famous than me. And we've achieved this today.
I do think he is more famous because for those who don't know, some of you might have received this message, but at the start of Prime Month, I went through like my Discord friend list of like people I recently talked to or people that I know that are from the LGBTQ plus community, so I can send them like sorry, wait a second. Sorry about that. My family asked me something. Okay. But for those who don't know, I send like a private message to people. And then the sticker I use are the hot dog rainbow sticker. And I was just like happy pride, and then a lot of them don't even know who hot dog is. Hot dog appears
Hot
three
dog has
times.
taken over.
Yeah, I will allow that to happen. Hot dog is my Oshi.
Yeah, you should have billed hot dog as the guest instead of me, honestly.
Hot dog, and then featuring star.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Maybe I would do that. But I will screenshot this moment. Um, let me see. Okay. And then I will like after stream I can show people this screenshot.
Yeah, I screenshotted it too before because I was like, look at all the hot dog.
Okay, all the hot dog. It's giving like have you seen like that meme of Lizzo? Like with all the she like released like a album or like a song called Juice, and then her YouTube page, like the profile picture, her latest video, and also her banner is all like the same picture from the same song.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Let me let me save that and show people who might have not seen it. It's giving very much that. Let me copy this image and send it to you. I will do that in like the VC chat, and then I will show that on stream.
Yay, more visuals.
Okay. Okay, I will temporarily replace hot dog for a second. I don't know, do people know this? But this is the picture I'm talking about. It's giving that, like with hot dog on the screen like multiple
Oh
times.
wow. Yeah,
Very much
that's
give.
so funny. I should like use that as a format and remake it with hot dog.
Yeah, really. It'll be awesome. Okay. Hot dog come back. But yeah, I really do think that Um,
It's so big.
I think
There you
everyone,
go.
I think everyone do know that hot dog is my oshi. I just don't talk about it
Yeah,
on my stream, but for like people who watch Ethereum stream, they're like, yeah, okay, can't shut up about hot
we
dog.
gave him we gave him Oshi marks too. His Oshi mark is a hot dog and then a bucket, which I can explain the bucket thing perhaps.
Yeah, you should. You definitely should.
Okay, so um a while ago, it was like I think it was like Memorial Day weekend, right? And we had an issue with our toilet where it wasn't flushing. And so we were using a bucket of water to like help flush the toilet because we couldn't get a plumber to come out. And then in between, we would leave the bucket of water in the bathtub. And then Hot Dog decided that this is the only way he wants to drink water for the rest of his life. And it has been years, and there's still a bucket in the bathtub, and that is the only way he refuses. I mean, the only way he will drink water. Um, if you put a bowl down, he does not care. He won't drink from it. And so his Oshi mark is the hot dog emoji and then the bucket emoji because that's him.
I really love that
It's also
story.
such a pain. It's such a pain because to wash the bucket every day is so much more work than washing a bowl.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't care about the planet. He'll waste water
It's all for
because he
his
can't possibly
luxury.
drink a bucket. I wonder sometimes, like I don't know if you've seen, but like Lowe's sells these like miniature buckets now that
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, like I wonder if he would drink from that if I left it in the bathtub and then it would be easy to clean.
Maybe you can try it out. Because the bucket that you're using is really big, I remember.
Yeah, it's like a 1 gallon bucket. He's spoiled.
Also, I like to mention that the text that says hot dog and his name is rated with an all lowercase, and doing that is rather uncalled for, especially right in front of hot dog. No, how dare I do that? Let me fix that right now.
It's okay. Last I checked, he can't read, but I
It's okay.
don't know. Maybe he can now.
It's okay.
There we go.
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for calling me out. That was like very unacceptable of me. All the hot dog fans are going to come for me. Okay. I think I'm like pretty much done. I just need to wait for a jar. You check how. Well, he just wasn't reading, you know?
Yeah, like I mean, maybe he can understand it, but when I show him a book, he doesn't read it.
I
He
think.
actually tries to prevent
Hmm,
reading at all costs because if someone's reading, they can't be paying attention to him.
yeah.
I did used to do this bit, like, because my fiance is a big reader, and I used to do this bit where I said like, oh, he's not trying to stop you from reading, he's trying to learn how to read, and like one of the like my fiance is a teacher, and so he helps children learn to read, and I'm like, it's your fault because you didn't teach him how to read. He's trying to learn.
Forgot
Let
his
him cook.
son. Just forgot his son. Unacceptable. It's so funny
But
because.
the bit was
When.
vetoed.
Yeah. It probably maybe one day I believe in Hoto. Hoto is a very magical cat. You know, maybe he's just pretending he couldn't read. You know, so he doesn't have to like do anything.
Yeah, because if he could read, like there might be some sort of like he could get like a remote work job maybe,
Yeah,
and he doesn't want to pay rent.
yeah. Who does? I also don't want to pay rent.
What a mood.
But yeah, Dra, I don't think you remember this because this is a really long time ago. But when you were talking about hot dog, when you were shocked about like why do hot dog call is called hot dog, it reminds me. I think it was the first time you ever raided me, and I was playing Fields of Mystria, and I was like riding this like magical horse that can. I have a perk that for it to transform into like any animals on my farm, and you were so shocked for me to riding like a. I think it was a shape. I don't remember which shape it was. It might be snow. It was like a. It was a shape that was like or like a cow. I don't remember. That was wearing like sunglasses. I think, and you were so shocked to see like me just casually riding like an animal. And that leave like rent free in my mind. Like sometimes when I see that you're streaming, I think back about that moment because that was like one of my first impression of you. But that was very memorable because I never realized how um unsettling that is for other people who didn't play the game because I just magically summon like an animal and then start like riding it like a horse. Okay, water time, everyone. Please hydrate with me.
Yeah, we gotta hydrate.
Okay. I love how that most of the stream is just talk about hot dog.
I think it was like 50-50. I think we
We
well, actually no, it was like 30% nails, 30% pride, 30% hot dog.
and that's okay. People do ride cows sometimes, but it's not common. It's not common, yeah. I don't remember which animal I was riding. I think it was either a cow. I'm pretty sure it was a cow because if I remember correctly, it was like I have a particular cow in Fields of Mystria that back then made I made them wear like a sunglasses, and their name was like Snow. I think I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Fields of Mystria, but that was like my first impression of you. And then when you said the hot dog thing, it reminds me of that. Good times, good times. Okay. We did talk about nails, yeah. Before you came in, we would talk about the nails that we are painting. But hot dog is obviously very important. And then we were just yapping
Yeah,
away
we just got
about our experience, like being queer and AFAB. Oh, I love hot dog. Oh my god.
me too. I love him so much. He's so precious.
Have you finished your nails yet?
Yeah, I finished them.
Yay, okay.
Yeah, I've got it's like I did bi pride nails, but I didn't have like really bright colors, so I did kind of darker colors, but it
Mm-hmm.
looks really cool. It's like bi pride for vampires.
And nothing more bisexual than vampires.
Yeah, actually, for real.
Okay, let me apply my Toko. Um, do you want to promote yourself a little bit before you go? Because I do know that you have an appointment, and I will stay yapping with everyone for a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
so I stream on Irium as like my only platform right now. I might stream on Twitch at some point, but I haven't like got too into that yet. I do lots of like music, so I play guitar and sing, and then I can also maybe link my YouTube channel. because I did lots of like short covers for
Yeah.
Singing March
You can link
that people
it
could check
to
out.
me and then I can send it because I have link ban in chat just because, people goes a little bit wild
Yeah, of
sometimes.
course.
But yeah, Star is a very talented singer and songwriter as well. So highly recommend
Thank you,
checking
thank
her
you.
out. But this is her YouTube channel. And she did like during like singing march she did some short of her singing as well. So you can always check that out.
I should head out. Thank you so much for having me as a guest. It was so much fun. And
Yay!
I'll send you a picture of my nails too.
Yay! Thank you. Have a good day, alright? Thank you
All
for
right.
being here.
Yeah. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye. And then she is gone. And there's just me and hot dog together. Let me put hot dog here. I will talk a little bit still before I end. Hehe. I have to finish up. Like, I think I might paint my white nails a little bit more. Do it on a layer. But thank you everyone for dropping by the way. I appreciate it. Um, I will upload the VOD on the YouTube channel as always, probably like sooner than I recently been. Thank you for the lovely time. I will go and get something to eat now. Have a good meal, Dread. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rating. Hopefully I can finally catch your stream soon because we always stream at the same time. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. And anyone who need to go get some food or drink, be sure to do that. Put hot dog on my hand. Oh my god. You're so right. Hot dog. Because I unfortunately can't meet hot dog in real life. He's so far away from me. Okay. Hot dog. Um okay, I think this will make a little bit more sense. Okay. Yay. Hot dog. I will take a picture in a moment. I think I will post it on like Twitter and Bluesky instead of showing it on stream because I need to tidy it up a little bit. Let me play some music as well. And let me exit my VC. But yeah, I probably will be able to post this VOD a lot sooner because I already catch up on all the VODs. So probably by tomorrow, this VOD will be up to my YouTube channel for those who are like not a fan of the church VOD system. But yeah, Star is a very talented friend and a very important friend to me. I think that I don't know how many people in chat right now is in the in US or like North America in general. Um, but like basically Ethereum is like streaming app on your phone, and it's currently open to US and Canada right now, but it might be open to more regions soon. You can still download it with other method, but I would not be seeing them on stream. Although, like obviously, like the staff do know that people use like other method to go on Ethereum because they know who I am. So it is allowed, but if you ever want to check out some of the people who've been on my stream before, for example, Babs, who was my last guest for Pride Talk, and also another streamer that I have collabed with before, Ashdown. They all stream on Ethereum as well, and so there's a lot of people in chat that usually like talk. They're like from the Urium side usually. So if you ever will like, I want to check out more streamer, feel free to do so. But yeah, I am like debating on what to do next week because I because my personal plan is that for next week I probably will make like some kind of form for people to submit like their stories or question or like whatever they want to ask me or advice or their own stories because the last few stream I have focused more on the guests since you know they are guests and the guests like experience and stuff like that. And I did talk about my experience last year and during the last few stream, but I want to focus more on like the chat, the star cards. So I probably will maybe I will post it by Sunday on Monday. How does that sound? And then we can do the stream either on Friday, Saturday on or Sunday next week. And it would just be like me and then I will answer people question or share people's story because last time people really like that method for some of the other topics we talk about, you know. And also people said that they do want to share their story, so I feel like that would be cool. So I can focus more my attention to star cards again. But for those who don't know, I am streaming more recently, so actually I can switch to my other screen. Okay. Sorry for the lack of hot dog on this stream, on this screen, but I never went through my schedule earlier, so let's run through it together. But oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Don't mind the ad. Happy Pride for me. But my this is my schedule for the week. So today I had a collab with Star. Very awesome. Love her. And then tomorrow I'm playing 50 Business. So I play a lot of like cozy games in general or like fiction novels. Um but it would be my second time playing the full 50 business game. The first stream I ever did was for the demo, and then I did a 50 business stream at the start of the month. After the dev kindly sent me a copy of it. Um, so I will have like Twitch integration on. So what it means that is that people in chat can like visit the store and then put stuff, donate stuff for me to sell on the store. You can also trash the place, so I need to like pick your litter after you, you know. So that would be fun. It's a very like LGBTQ plus friendly game. And the dev is by the same dev that the Sticky Business, for those who do know that game. And then on Sunday I'm playing Left By. I believe that's how I pronounce it. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. But it is a small indie team that is a small indie team that basically the game is a dating chat sim, but it's focused on like VTubers and also have like a theme of like parasocialism and stuff like that. So I thought it would be fun for us to try the demo, especially since they did a big update recently. So you can also hear a lot of familiar voices in that game since they invited some VTubers to voice some of the characters. So another game for me to introduce to everyone, because I know people love seeing me play like visual novels and then start playing it afterward. But this is my schedule for the week. I usually stream 11 a.m. EST, 3 p.m. GMT, and 12 a.m. JST. That's my usual time. There are times when it would be like an hour later, such as today. For like clubs or like a really big stream. Usually that's when I would do it. But that is like my schedule for the week. And I do stream weekly. So hopefully for those who have just dropped by today, hope you enjoyed the stream. We're pretty like chill over here, so I never force people to talk. Because I know that sometimes people told me that they feel like really scared that when they go into like a new stream, when like someone's like maybe their chat isn't like that active, they are scared that people will ask them to talk. But I don't ever do that. I also have my view count off, so I don't ever see how many people are watching me. I occasionally will take a look at like are there any people there, but I don't like personally call out anyone if I recognize a name that are looking. So please be sure to feel free to look. Don't force yourself to talk if you don't want to, because I understand sometimes you just want to chill, and that is completely fine. But yeah, I think. Oh, let me check my nails again. Okay, I think I will. For the yellow, I'm going to lightly dab a little bit extra on it, because I think I smudged it a tiny bit of it, and I don't really care about the dents and stuff like that. But yeah, I know probably a lot of people are going to check out the fort, so I'm going to try my best to get it up. But for those who regularly watch my stream, I have updated all the thoughts into my YouTube channel already. So if you don't want to be forced to watch it from church, you can do it now. I finally catch up on all the VODs. Oh my god. It was so difficult because I have to do like so many thumbnails. And I have to edit like some of them out because I usually edit like the start of it. At so annoying. Okay. Why am I at? Oh my god, Star showed me a picture of her nails. But unfortunately you guys can't see it. But I will show mine later after stream. Oh my god, I want to drink my water so badly. But I can't right now because of my nails. Okay. Now come back from the ads. I'm so sorry for those who were trapped. I think for the people who are like first time here, they probably won't get any ads. So sorry if I went silent for a little bit. Have to fix my notes real quick. But yeah, I am like I'm like a weekly streamer. And I always stream at the same time because I have like an audience that are like from all over the world. I do realize that I used to have some Asia audience, but nowadays it's not. mm, I don't think I have any anymore. Like most of my audience base is from the US and then Europe in general. That's like how like my regulars usually are from. Okay, let me stretch a little bit as well. But yeah, um, okay. I'm waiting for my nails to be done, and then I will look for like a friend to Ray. Let me see. Do I know that are streaming right now? Wait, what game is this? I do know someone who I can raid. Hehe. Okay. Okay. We're raiding later on. I think it's done now. I am going to post the pictures on Bluesky and Twitter in a moment. So if you're interested at how my nails turn out, you can look at it. Um, and I will try to do a handcam stream maybe next month because I know probably people will watch back the photo and um hopefully you made it this far if you watch back the vote. But I originally planted to do a handcam stream, but I'm just too tired this week because I have too much stuff to do and some physical health stuff. So I will try to do one next month. Okay. But yeah. But yeah, thank you for everyone who rated today. I'm going to rate um I'm going to write one of my friend. I think they are collabing with people right now. Be sure to show them some love. Let me see. Jules, right? Okay, this is for the people who are not subscribed to me. And these are like for the subs. I hope everyone have a good time. And thank you for Star for letting me put hot dog put hot dog on the screen because it's very important to me that we show hot dog. But thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone. Please take care yourself and drink some water, alright? I will see you guys tomorrow for 50 business. But yeah, see you guys later. Um take care. Bye.